Wait for it. There we are. Happy Sunday Funday Live, everyone. How is everyone? We're so glad to be back.
Happy Father's Day.
Yes, that too. All our dads out there.
Fathers.
Hope you're having a great day. Pardon Brad. He's getting over the Rona.
Trying
What did you say?
It's
the
lingering.
only thing I got from the cruise was the Rona.
You got the best souvenir ever.
Yeah, well. That's what happens when you travel.
Well, that's what happens when you're kissing other men, probably.
I told you to watch out for that Ronnie Gilbert. You never know what you might get.
He not only delivers the mail.
He delivers your favorite family virus. I'm just kidding. There. Okay. So how is everyone today? I could segue right into our recap, but we want to say hi to everyone and see who's in the house today.
All right.
Because we got a lot to go over.
We got a jam-packed show today.
Yes,
actually.
we do.
Lots to talk about, lots to go over. As I said in the preview, we're going to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. So let's start off here.
All right.
Angela's here.
Hi, Angela. How are you
Angela.
today?
Angela's here.
Oh, my favorite confused animal.
Puppy's here. There is TWF Traveling with Friends, otherwise known as Tom Beetle Bailey. And actually, he's here twice.
So that's the way to represent Tom.
Dave is here.
Oh, the voice. Hi,
Voice is
Dave.
in the house. Janice.
Hi, Janice.
Rhonda.
Rhonda.
Wife of the aforementioned Tom Beetle Bailey.
Yes.
Let's see. I'm scrolling down here. We're using StreamYard today because we have guests on. So Sherry Smith.
Hi, Sherry. It's been a long
Is
time.
There he is. Ron.
There he is.
You done messed up. Hey, Aaron.
Aaron is here. Mary Ellen Dillon.
Hi, Mary Ellen Dillon.
John and Jody Gaylor.
Hi, John and Jody.
Or maybe John or Jody Gaylor. And
Ronnie and Alma.
Ronnie Stokes is here. Michelle Bowen.
Go ahead, say it, honey. It's okay.
Michelle
Hi,
Bowen
Michelle.
is here. Michelle, Jack of all trades.
Bowen. Yes. Michelle on top of it, calling me, getting my butt in gear. Bowen.
She's in
She's the kind of person that you hire to help you out because she makes sure that you get it done.
She's on top of it for sure. Who else did I just? Super.
Oh, my lovely, wonderful Ruthie. I love you, Ruth. I hope you're doing well.
Superstar.
Yes. Superstar Todd
is here. The captain's here.
Oh, wow.
Billy J.
Ahoy, Captain.
And Jim B.
Jim, how are you, Jim?
From beautiful, hot San Antonio, Texas.
Yeah. The weather here is gorgeous. So
the weather here today it's 81 degrees today.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
If
If I missed anybody, I apologize.
Sherry says, sorry, I was getting yard work done before the heat. Sherry, you never have to apologize. You be here when you can be here.
How dare you do yard work and not plan appropriately before our show?
People have lives, honey, outside this channel, including us.
We're kind of bougie like that.
Here we go.
There's the word for the day, everybody. The word for the day is bougie.
What does bougie mean to you?
Yeah, what does bougie mean to you?
John and Jody Travels. Hi, you guys.
We're both watching, so there's John and Jody.
Nice. I love you too, Kimberly. I'm nearly back to normal.
The fatigue does not want to. The fatigue is so I've got the fatigue, and now today I've got my scratchy throat back again, and still coughing, but I'm negative.
Oh, honey.
So
don't be so negative.
No, in this case, it's okay. Be negative.
Sherry, it's all. Thank you, Sherry, so much for watching the replay. That's really sweet of you.
Sherry, no excuse. I'm sorry. I'm not letting you off the hook on this one. Sorry.
Give her a break, would you? Oh my gosh, from the cruise ship themselves.
Oh, look at that.
Bill and Lucy. I hope you guys are having a fabulous time.
They're on a cruise right now.
They are.
Thank you guys for taking time to pop in on your vacation.
Exactly.
Lucy, I hope that you're doing some work on the BBD while you're cruising. It should inspire you.
Slave driver. He's like, write this down. You got to call. Look, I got a pen in my hand. Write this down. You got to call Lucy. Check on this. Write this down. You got to take with Michelle. Check on this. And I'm like, okay,
wow,
dude.
We're like full speed ahead now.
We are. Can you believe it?
We're like full speed ahead. As soon as we knew who was going, for sure. You know what's crazy, you guys, is quite honestly, excuse me, I thought that we would maybe have some people drop out. Now, we had a few along the way for various reasons, but final payday came and everybody paid.
I know. It's great. I think everyone's excited and looking forward to the cruise, and I can't wait. It's a lot of work, but you know what? It's going to be a great time. Great time. Hello, Positive Vibes Adventures. How are you? Moonshine Jennifer. Hey.
There's Moonshine Jennifer.
We cruise tomorrow in SC now. Oh, well, thanks, Bill. Great. So they're like hanging out at the hotel or something?
Let me see. I must know, is that Glory ship, is bad or the service? I think about booking that cruise for 2024. Well, we're
Ruth,
go through
you may want to hold on until we give our review and see.
Yeah, we're gonna give you our review. We're gonna have our friend. We call them friends.
Yes.
All right.
Of course.
We're gonna have our friends Peg and Artie and Ronnie and Teresa.
Wait, you and Ronnie are so close. You shared a virus. You guys are like this now.
We are.
You can't get any close. You know what? You guys are so close that you shared a virus that you didn't even share it with me. Is that shocking or what?
I don't know. How do you get away with that?
I don't know how I dodged a bullet, guys. I really
Because I can
did.
tell you, I was much more intimate with you than I was with Ronnie.
That's what
Ronnie and
you
I had a
say.
brief intimate. We had a brief intimate moment, but it was brief.
All right.
All right. So
Let's do our review.
So we're gonna bring our compadres in,
Yes.
and we're gonna talk about
our partners in crime. That's what it is. Our partners in crime.
We'll talk about some of the things that the good things we experienced,
Yes.
and the not so good things we experienced.
And what our experiences may have been a little different than our compadres, but
Right.
we're
So we're gonna
we're
get
opening
everybody's-
the floor up for everyone's opinion.
And then once we're kind of done doing that, we'll shoo them away like flies, and no. And then we'll talk about
BBD stuff.
We'll talk about BBD stuff and
Really exciting
what's going
stuff.
on,
And some recovery cruise stuff too.
and some recovery cruise stuff, and
It's all that stuff and more stuff.
we're going to give you the date today that we're going to give away the free
cruises. And it's not really like a free cruise per se.
It's
the
money.
value
It's
of
the
a
value
free,
of the cruise.
of the average.
So, anyway,
Hey, if you haven't already, can you do they have they could do thumbs up, right? Yeah.
why would they do thumbs up?
It's through YouTube. You want thumbs up, right?
Are you okay?
No.
No, today we're broadcasting on TikTok.
Are we broadcasting on StreamYard?
We're broadcasting through StreamYard.
But you can't do a thumbs up through StreamYard?
They're seeing it on YouTube, sweetie.
Yeah, that's why I said give a thumbs up. So you made it question like I didn't know what I was talking about. Even though you made me think I didn't know what I was talking about. Never mind. There's nothing in there. I think it's a valid question.
Just checking. All right, let's bring our compadres in here.
Please.
All right, please, you guys, save us.
From each other.
There they are.
It's Party with Peg and Artie.
Party with Peg and Artie are here. He's got his bling on.
Oh,
Look at that. He's
geez,
got his
look at
bling. He's got he's got the ship on the stick. I don't know if I told you guys that story. I don't, because we haven't been on since we've been back, right?
Well, let's wait. Let's bring in our other compadre.
I was trying to hold off as long as I could. All right, Jesus. We'll let him in. Orbs and all.
Orbs and all.
Orbs and all.
By the way,
Teresa.
the moment may have been brief, but it was quality moment.
It was.
You guys shared a lot in that brief moment.
We did.
We did. So I was going to tell I lost track of what I was going to say.
That's okay.
You know, have you guys heard of COVID fog? I read about this because I was having such a hard time like remembering and like concentrating since I've had COVID, and there's this thing called COVID fog, I guess, and I'm a victim of it.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh.
Hi guys.
Okay. Well, it's far.
Yeah, we
Well, it's just the Peg and Artie Gilberts show.
the echoing. Artie and Peg.
Hey, man, what do you
Hold
think?
on.
Hello. Hold on.
Is it good?
Hey.
Hold on. Here we go.
Hey.
So you got those dolls.
The dog did it.
No. All right, guys. What about echo?
Yeah, we knew we were echoing.
Might happen again. Superstar. Hey.
We're back.
I think we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
Hey.
We're back. Right? Can you guys
Can
hear
you guys
us?
hear us?
They can't hear us now.
Yeah.
Can you hear
can
us?
hear us?
Okay.
We just can't hear ourselves. That's
Wait,
okay.
can we hear you speak?
Over and over.
No, we can't hear you
Can't
now.
hear you.
That's good. We're doing well, everybody. This is
It's our own brand of the ship show.
just hang on a second. I'm just gonna reset the audio here real quick.
Here we go. Aaron, can you pop something in the chat that's really...
Yeah, Aaron, can you give us some words of wisdom
Do something, Aaron.
while we're waiting here?
I wonder what he's saying.
All right.
Oh,
There we go.
we can hear you guys now.
All right.
Great.
Sorry about that. That may happen again.
Beth, both echoing. That's what Ruth said. Gilberts
We're
are
echoing too?
We have an echo.
Yes.
This is StreamYard.
I don't hear it in red.
I don't hear it.
It's just us and Peg Artie.
Artie, can you talk?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you,
Yes.
You know what it is. We need to get Artie a couple old fashioned. You give him a couple old fashions, he'll be good.
Look at him. He's like,
Oh yeah.
Well,
I don't know about the echo, and how to fix it. I don't know if it's on our end.
echo cancel it.
Well, I don't
There
know
we
if
go.
that might help. That might help us.
Did that work?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Am I echoing? Question.
I don't hear it now.
I don't hear it.
I don't hear it echoing. What about you, Peg Artie?
Us, but our guests. Okay.
All right.
Well, we're gonna try to go.
You know what?
No echo.
No echo.
Look,
Okay. Good.
echo's gone. Oh, because I thought I saw the orb of John Klaykowski behind you. I thought that might have been the problem.
It's his pre-orb.
Klaykowski's like in the room, and
Oh yeah.
he's into a ship show.
Oh.
All right, we're all good now. All right, perfect. So, all right, let's jump right into this before something else
Yes.
goes wrong.
Yes. Okay.
All right, so I think the first thing we want to talk about from our perspective, and then we'll get your guys' opinion, is for us, what were the positives?
And we're talking about our cruise. We went out on a Carnival Glory out of New Orleans the end of May, and we had 3 stops. We went to Grand Cayman, Jamaica, and Cozumel, not in that particular order. And so we're talking about what our experience was as a whole on that cruise. So
Very good.
go ahead, babe.
All right, so the obvious first positive, and
The
both of
most
these
important
couples,
positive.
both of these couples paid me to say this, was the company.
Yes, that was
in,
number
in
one.
all in all honesty, and again, this is just my opinion. Maybe they have a different opinion.
Well, I do.
We had so much fun, and kind of like we expected. We had a lot of laughs.
Yeah.
Artie ripped off the one-liner of the cruise, right?
Yes.
And we get into a packed
No,
elevator.
there was nobody but us.
Was it us?
It was just us.
No, there was other people behind us.
Oh, there was other people.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember
Yeah,
seeing them.
It was pretty cool.
Okay.
I can't hear Peg and Artie. Peg and Artie are muted.
How about now?
Good.
Okay.
There you go.
There you are. We got a good story going here, guys.
Got a good one
It's a
going.
good one.
So we get into the elevator with the 6 of us, and there was it was full. The elevator was full. And Artie just out of nowhere comes up with, now that we're all together, let me tell you about Jesus.
No, he says, let's talk about God or something like that.
Let's talk about the Lord.
Yeah, something like that.
And I thought Ronnie and Brad were going to lose it for sure, and they
Those
did.
people in the back of the elevator were mortified for about 5 seconds.
It was so funny.
Artie crosses his arms like this. It's so funny.
That was like the one-liner of the Hulk. It was so funny. So funny because, and then you look at the people in the elevator and they're like,
And then we all started busting out laughing. They knew we weren't going to really talk about the Lord. We were just drunk.
So bad. So bad.
Oh, it's so funny.
Who's at our door?
It was so funny.
Oh,
Hold on, somebody's at our door.
Let's show everybody. It's probably just a package.
I got one of them ring lights.
Some guy standing there.
Ring bells.
We're not answering.
It was a great time. I mean, really it was.
There's some guy on the phone at our door.
Is it Cam? Let's see what he's doing.
here he comes back again.
He's gone.
He gone.
Looks like the same freaking guy trying to sell us solar.
And we had a guy the other day that came trying to sell us solar. They're doing they got a new pitch going on here now. They're trying to sell you solar with like, oh well, the government will pay for it. You just have to pay it back.
Yeah.
That means they're not paid for.
Anyway, so that was the company for us was
The highlight.
great.
That
It
was the
of the
highlight.
whole cruise.
It
It would
really
have been, and I said this, had it not been for the company, we might have just jumped on an airplane in Jamaica and flown home.
The guy at the door.
Teresa?
And Tom Beetle Bailey says the guy at the door just wanted to tell you about the Lord.
You might have.
Artie, did you send him over here?
I mean, if he's like a solicit, was it our neighbor?
Probably.
Might have been our neighbor next door.
They'll have to wait.
I'll have to wait. So that was a positive. So let me throw it out to let's go Ronnie and Teresa first. What do you think was a positive for you guys?
Definitely the company. And I mean, we just like being on a cruise. So it's like you were saying, it's like, I think both of y'all, all y'all would have jumped on a plane. We would have stuck it out. It's like, we're cruising, we're good.
Yeah. As far as it was, like I said, the company. You know, you're off work, you're on a cruise, you're hanging out with great people. Yeah, it was the main thing for us.
Yeah, Peg and Artie.
For me, it was the comment you made to me in my ear in the piano bar.
I for sure thought, Peg, you were going to say the casino action, but no, I'm just kidding.
No.
Well, listen, a Carnival cruise. I'm sorry, a Carnival cruise is
Go ahead, Art.
hit or miss. Anyway, you're gonna have some things are gonna be a better quality than others. Depending cruise to cruise, you never know. But you always make the best of it. Being on a cruise is definitely better than not being on a cruise.
True.
And the company was stellar. I mean, we laughed every day, so it was. I would do it again tomorrow.
Yeah, we
Yes.
we did.
Every time I
You know,
think
our
about
biggest-
the comment Brad made, I continue to laugh.
Somebody's like, "What comment did he make?"
All right, Peg, you got to bust it out.
Yeah, Peg. What do you say?
I'm not saying it. He whispered it. That's my secret to tell.
Should I tell him?
Sure.
Because it's
Poor Felicia.
Not nice.
so. I'll just do. Look, we're in the piano bar.
Ronnie's shaking his head. Oh, no.
We're in the piano bar one night,
Look at Peg's about to die.
and we're watching the piano player. And where we were sitting. Now, listen, she was a very talented piano player.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Now, and she could even sing a little. The problem is, she didn't know many songs. If it was Billy Joel or Elton John, she was good to go. But other than that, she didn't know very much. But we're sitting there, and kind of the angle we were sitting at, as we were kind of behind her, to the side of her a little bit, right? some other folks moved, and we moved to get a better seat. So now we're almost like directly, side profiling her. And from the side, she just kind of looked normal.
Profile beautiful.
Then she stood up and looked at us head on. That's all I'm going to say.
I guess you didn't hold back, did you?
Well, I mean, like, I don't want to be stuck. She just.
What did you say to Peg?
I think it was something along the lines of, man, that is one goofy looking bitch. She looked almost like a cartoon character.
Oh, poor thing.
And I think the next line was, quick, we got to get back behind her.
My next line. She can't help it.
You didn't put that.
Look, I'd had a little bit to drink. All right.
You weren't saying things.
But I mean, I think I visibly reacted when she turned and looked. I think I was like,
Did.
We weren't expecting that.
it was because from the side. That's all I'm saying is from the side. Her side profile was like she looked actually somewhat attractive, but it was like,
Oh, bless her.
anyway.
Full frontal. Scared you.
Yeah.
Anyway. Well, that's just this bougie person's opinion.
Okay.
Anybody?
I only wear Oakleys.
That's right. Only Oakley's. That's right.
Look, your hat's Oakley too.
I have an Oakley hat on today.
Thanks, Kim.
Wait, there. Okay, let's go on. Let's get some more positives out
All
there.
right. So anyway,
We really enjoyed the Paradise Beach Club. That was a very nice
Yeah.
place to go. I enjoyed that very much. I think everybody did.
Yes.
yeah, Paradise Beach Club. I think by far for me, was the best day.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah, I loved it. It was great.
Yeah, it was a great spot.
Did you like it, Peg and Artie?
Well, yeah, it was the best day for me, considering the other 2 days I had to call the police because I thought I was pickpocketing. And then I got attacked by a wild animal in Jamaica and she almost set my leg.
By the way,
Paradise Beach was the best day.
Listen, hang on. I found the son of a bitch
Oh,
that took
no.
your wallet.
The Jamaican beavers.
It was the Jamaican beaver.
It was that Jamaican beaver.
What do you look like?
So since we're telling, yes, Ruth Todd, we will return to Paradise Beach Club in September.
Yes.
Already booked
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah. Would have been nice if we'd been able to go in the ocean, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
but the ocean
maybe.
was full of sargasm.
Yes. And it smelled really bad.
Smelled bad.
Yeah.
They
So
were working hard to
yeah.
try and remove it. They were just against an uphill battle.
couldn't-
They weren't going to be
They
able to
couldn't
fix
keep
that.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they couldn't keep up.
Yeah.
So this is a true story.
Oh, this is
We're,
funny.
we're in Jamaica. Peg and Artie and Ronnie Teresa go on some.
Hi, Najuma.
Hi, Najuma Brown. They go
Hi,
on a
Daniel
jungle tour
Mhm.
on a truck that apparently didn't have very comfortable seats, bouncing around. We chose to go to a resort
Mhm.
for the day called the Riu Montego Bay.
Mhm.
It was amazing.
Right.
The food was incredible. But we're riding back to the ship
On the bus.
and I get a picture from Art of like his leg is like all like cut up and bloody. And I'm
What?
like, yeah, you texted me a picture. Somebody did. Who?
Wasn't me.
it wasn't me.
I don't know. What you're
Oh,
Anyway,
Who got?
it was, and I'm like, what happened? And then I don't know if it was Peg or Artie. I think it was Art. Said, I got attacked by a Jamaican beaver.
And we're thinking they're in the jungle.
They're in the jungle.
But
and,
are
like,
there
the
beavers in
waterfalls in the water.
Jamaica? I'm like, nah, that's not true. That's
So then
not true.
another picture comes across, and it looks like claw marks on his knee. It looked clearly like claw. And like, we got attacked by Jamaican.
He goes, look, it looks like claw marks. Oh my God, he really did. And I'm like,
so I asked
what?
Art, you got attacked by a beaver? And he's like, yeah, Jamaican beaver. They're a little bit smaller. They're a little bit smaller than like American beavers.
Oh my God.
And
my God.
hook, line,
He
and
did.
sinker.
I'm like, you know what? I just don't know. And then you got another text that came through that said, no, I had to get a tetanus
Had to
shot
get a
on the
tetanus
boat.
shot.
I'm like,
We fell for that one.
I fell for that one.
I'm like, no way.
Well, it was not a true story.
No.
Apparently, Art, when he does fall, he falls in slow motion.
Look at Trace and Peg. They watched it. That's why they're laughing so hard. They were just like, is he sitting? What is he doing? Is he what? It's like sit. Oh,
I
boom.
had time to yell "man down" before I hit the ground. I know that.
So Art took a little tumble. Art thought he got his wallet stolen in Grand Cayman.
Oh, that was like, well, that wasn't funny. That was
No,
like,
that was scary. That was the scariest hour of my life.
yeah.
He just
He
misplaced
did
it. It didn't
Well,
get
let
stolen.
Art,
You tell the story
you tell the story, Artie.
about your wallet.
We decided when we got to Grand Cayman we were just going to walk. It was overcast. It was drizzly. It was comfortable to take a walk. So we decided to take a walk, and I was just like videoing the streets. And a woman was talking about a supermarket down the road, and I thought, wow, I've never been to a supermarket in a foreign country. Let's walk to this supermarket about 1.5 miles away. We do that. I'm expecting some third world country supermarket, and I walk in there. It was like the nicest Publix I ever seen. They had a bistro. So that kind of blew me away right off the bat. So we buy 2 waters to go sit outside. And in my knapsack, I always keep my wallet in the front zipper, not in my pants. So I'm always afraid of it falling out. It's in the zipper section. It's the only place I ever keep my wallet. We pay for the water. We go outside. Little chickens are running around. It was cute as hell. We had no food for them. So I'm thinking I'm going to go run inside, get some bread or something to feed the chickens. So I go to reach in my backpack for the wallet. It's not there. I was like, oh my God, where's my wallet? Check my pants, look in the backpack real quick. Wallet's gone. We talked to a guy over there who happens to mention to us that they're known in that area to have some of the best pickpockets around. So he put in my head that I've been pickpocketed. So I'm looking through the backpack frantically, and thank God the supermarket had Wi-Fi. I locked all my credit cards and whatnot, and I figured at least we got that out of the way. It's no problem. So about 45 minutes goes by. The manager's looking at the surveillance tape. He says, yeah, he says, I seen you put the wallet back in your zipper front pocket. Well, Peg all of a sudden, after 45 minutes and waiting for the police to come to report this, Peg goes, let me look in your backpack one more time. And I was like, oh, here, take a look, whatever. Yeah, I was like pissed off. So, you can imagine. 5 seconds it took her to reach into a pocket I didn't even know I had in this backpack and pull out the wallet. I was like so embarrassed. I had to go up to this manager and apologize and say, listen, you don't really have some pickpocket running around your store. It was just a stupid American, doing stupid American things. So anyway, that was the story. I was dejected in Paris 2 days in a row, and I was just glad I had my wallet back. It was a happy ending.
It was a happy ending.
So we had
The Gaylor said, now everyone knows your hiding place.
Did you hear that?
Did you hear that? The Gaylor said that everybody knows your hiding place now.
Yeah, now I know. That's okay.
So yeah, Paradise Beach Club was great. The Ryu that we visited was phenomenal. So let me ask you guys, as far as entertainment on the ship, because I've got my opinion. What did you guys think of the entertainment that you took part in?
I'll tell you, the karaoke bar was fun. We went to the karaoke bar.
That was the most fun we had. We were by. We wish y'all would have been with us.
Yeah, we had a great time there, but it's it was okay. I mean,
Well, if you guys weren't so standoffish, we might have gone with you.
well, the as far as the bands and stuff, I think there was like one guy that was pretty good,
And a girl.
and the girl was okay, and yeah, it was all right. I mean, I wish they would have had more of a band feel than just like individuals, but yeah, they were okay. I mean, and of course,
Yeah.
the woman was fun.
Piano bar was a bust.
Yeah,
We wouldn't. We
Yeah.
never.
yeah.
Yeah, the piano bar girl, she could play the piano. She definitely could play a piano, but her repertoire was not very good with what she could
No.
play. I found that the entertainment, the guitar player, the acoustic guitar player, I thought she was very good. And the
Mary
Latin
Simon.
band,
Right.
yeah, Mary Simon, that was her name. And the Latin band that played in the casino,
Right.
they were really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was another guitar player guy that he wasn't too good. What did you guys think, Peg and Art?
Well, as far as the Latino music, being that we listened to it all night long,
Yeah.
never ever book a room above the casino. That's all I can say. Ooh. Do we have an intruder?
There's somebody behind you.
Hey, guys. Brendan's going on the BBD. He's getting ready to leave. He just wanted to pop on and say hello.
Hi, Brandon.
He ain't coming on with that fucking Mets hat. I ain't coming on with that fucking Mets hat.
We're going on with a lot of Mets hats, brother.
Oh, listen.
Now I
got
will. I'll let
connections.
you guys know the subtle difference. They're from Long Island, and I'm from New York City. So when it comes to the direct comparison between New York City and Los Angeles, it's NYC all day, and everything that goes there.
Hey,
From our baseball teams,
Hey.
our football teams that play in New Jersey.
Peg, haven't you taught your kid not to use drugs? He's obviously on something. He's obviously on something. He's out of his mind.
Anyway, the BBD is going to be his first cruise ever, so he's looking forward to it.
Yay.
Oh,
We're looking forward to meeting
7
you,
days,
Brandon.
crazy, but okay.
every other cruise after this one, you're going to be disappointed. You're like, why couldn't
Well,
it be like
we're
that
doing
one?
like I did when he was a baby. Taught him to swim, just threw him in the deep end.
That's what you got to do sometimes, right?
Yes.
Trial by fire.
Either he's gonna love cruising or he'll never cruise a day again in his life.
Trial by fire. What else do we got? Oh, the cruise director, Leon, he was
He was good.
great.
Yeah.
He was great.
Okay,
Cruise-
what about the magician at dinner that night?
Amazing.
Artie, Artie seems to be like the hub of all these crazy things that have
Art.
gone on.
Well, I can tell you the truth. The God's honest truth is every time I raised my arm, I felt a poke. It wasn't fake. I don't know how he did it. I don't know how.
Bye, Brandon.
Oh. Bye, guys. I'll see you all
All right.
on
September,
the cruise, the BBD, I guess.
We'll see you in
See you
September.
then.
the BBD.
Yeah, so every time I raised my arm, I felt it. I don't know how he did it. And what he did with Teresa was even more bizarre.
Yes, Teresa, do tell.
This dude was amazing to me. He asked me to go. Well, he asked first of all, is anybody thinking about somebody they hadn't seen in a while? And I was like, yeah, me. He goes, well, he wrote this out. This the person I'm thinking of. Their name is, and it was a line there, a little card. I went to the table. I stood sideways. I wrote it very quickly. There's no way anybody could have seen it. This card.
This is the card you wrote.
Folded it up like this, and I held it the entire time. I never put it down. Nobody had it. And then he asked me to, he did some other tricks or whatever. And then he asked me to go through the alphabet. And when he went through the alphabet, he wrote down the name that I had written down. And I do not know how he did it. I'm like, I have no idea. It was
crazy because he did it like right. I was standing like right there. I'm like,
All right, see you later.
washing his hands and everything, and I couldn't pick up anything he was doing. But it was because you walked a good 7-8 feet away.
Exactly.
Yeah, I ain't got a clue.
I mean, when we're in the main dining room, there's no way he had cameras and mirrors set up to see it. It's
No.
not possible.
I blame it on Ethel.
No. Exactly.
Ethel.
There's
It
no
was
way.
crazy. It was good though. He was very good.
He was
Yes.
very good. So
I actually think Tom Beetle Bailey knows how he did it. He made a comment that he could show us how he did it. So we might have to get him to show us if he does really know.
on the BBD, Tom, you're gonna have to show us if you know how he did it.
Hell yeah.
We gotta know.
Oh, Sir Gary of the Beaches.
Hi, Gary.
Is here. Also, I think we spent the most time together, other than dinners, but at the Alchemy Bar.
Yeah.
We
And-
spent a lot, pretty much every day, right? At the Alchemy Bar, at
Well,
least
we met every day there. Yeah.
at least for an hour,
Pretty stern out.
Yes.
sometimes longer. That's where Artie was introduced to the old fashions.
Oh, Artie loved those.
Like I was saying, the God's honest truth, we probably drank more on that ship than I did for the last 30 years. I mean, we didn't drink a lot. We had like 2 drinks a day, maybe 3. But yeah, I mean, like that was like the most delicious thing I ever tasted. I can't wait to go get another one.
Yeah, it was good. And Ronnie and
Drink
I were
package.
enjoying some of those Chipotle pineapple martinis, which were
So good. So good.
good. So
No, I like deal closers or chocolate martinis. I know that Teresa tried a chocolate martini. Peg,
So
you tried it too. You tried the deal closer as well. Those are nummy. Those are really good.
And then I'll let one of the biggest surprises, positives, was Dario.
Dario.
Yeah, Dario was
He
good.
had a nice
Yep.
voice.
Yeah.
Dario, the maitre d', first night we went to dinner, like sang, and we were all just kind of like, wow, this
Hey.
sing. I mean, he can't sing as good as Ronnie, but I mean, he can sing.
He does his best.
But so then Ronnie had mentioned to him about doing some Dean Martin, and what did he do on the last night for us? Did a little Dino.
Little Dino.
Did a little Dino on the last night. So that was a surprise. So what else from you guys? Anybody else have a real positive experience?
Well, I'll tell you, I think the seafood shack
Yeah.
was good. I'd never had the seafood shack before, and I thought that the food was, as far as this ship went, the food it was some of the better food on the ship. I really enjoyed the clam chowder or whatever it was. It was really good. The fried stuff was good. I mean,
I thought it was really good.
there wasn't a whole lot of options, but the deli was good. The buffet was, you know how that goes. But like I said, the seafood shack and the deli, of course, Guy's Burger, Blue Iguana, they are what they are. So it was all right.
The buffet to me was totally disappointing.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
buffet was very disappointing, and just the first of all, with the amount of people that were on the ship, they only had one side of it open at any given time, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then the second thing, it just wasn't a whole lot of options.
No.
Right? Not a lot of options to choose from. But clam chowder at Seafood Shack was certainly good. I will tell you, the steakhouse was pretty good.
It was
the
really
food-
good,
food
but
was
it's
great.
just forever.
It took forever. Yes.
Yeah.
The problem is Ronnie doesn't know how to tell one wine from another, though.
Oh, do I not?
So that was an interesting story. He got into a little tete-a-tete with the food server because she said it was one wine and
No, she picked it up and
Smelled
sniffed it and then put it down and said, "Nope, that's Chardonnay." And it's like, well, now that you've stuck your nose in it, you might as well taste it. Here you go.
That was
I am
great.
by no means one of those sommeliers. I don't really drink wine. Teresa drinks Chardonnay, but I know what Chardonnay tastes like. And I had just drank a glass of Chardonnay, and they brought me another glass, and I took a sip, and I'm like,
it's not the same wine.
this ain't what I've been drinking. If it's a Chardonnay, the other glass wasn't Chardonnay. So, I mean, one of these is not right. So, yeah, it was sweet. It was just wasn't Chardonnay.
So Daniel Field said that Brad made me hit the 15 drink limit only time I ever did it.
Oh, no.
Come on, Field.
No, he did
Come on,
not
Field.
make you do that.
Ah.
So, I mean, that was pretty much our highlights. We enjoyed the cruise director. He was fun, Leon.
Yeah, very good.
Talked to him. I know Ronnie and Teresa talked to him. We talked to him one night. So that was a lot of fun.
All right, so now Let's move
That's the
on.
positives. If we're missing anything, please let us know, you guys.
We'll move on to what we perceived as the negatives.
We'll
Our
try
room
to-
was cold. That was positive for us.
What?
Their room was
Our room
cold.
was cold. That was positive
You
for
guys
us.
are so lucky.
Yeah. Our room was not, and it was really, when I say we thought about jumping on an airplane and bailing out, because our room, our air conditioning just didn't work. I should have known. First day we get on the ship, I opened the closet to put my clothes in it, and there's a oscillating fan. It's inside the closet, and I'm like, oh, that can't be good.
Well, Peg, Artie, how you guys had issues with your air as well, right?
Yes.
Well, the air wasn't good. We did bring fans with us. We always bring like portable fans, so that kind of helped it. But our biggest problem with the room was our fault. We chose a room that was directly over the casino, which made it worse. It was right near the speaker that they have on the ceiling that plays music all night. So every time at night when we put our head down on the pillow, you heard the music like coming through the pillow almost. It was very annoying.
I see your air, and then also, you guys had a problem with the hot water.
Yes.
Tell us
Yeah.
about that.
Tell us
Peg.
about are your bits recovered, Peg?
I was in the shower, and all of a sudden I'm trying to turn the faucet to cool down the hot water. Well, I turned the knob to the coldest setting possible, and the water was still scalding, so much so I had to bang on the door, scream for Artie to come in to try to help me adjust it. And the whole trip was like that. He finally Artie managed to get it to where we could shower, but there was never cold water even in the faucet.
Yeah, I adjusted that
Peg,
sucker.
listen. Peg, before I had to bang on the door to get Artie to come in the bed. Look, if you want to get laid, just ask.
Yeah,
we don't need to go through the
There
whole.
was no cold water.
There was
What is
no-
that about? How can that even be possible? No cold water.
And
That
we
is
didn't
one
get to the
issue
balcony yet.
we didn't have is our water, our hot water and cold water was fine, and then you guys also nearly sunburned to death on your balcony one day as well.
Yeah.
I still think we should have complained on that note, but
Yeah, we
Mr.
did.
Nice Guy here.
They fixed it right away.
It
We went to go out on the balcony. The first time I went out there, I had a kind of hard time opening the door, but it worked. Went out there, looked around, came back in. Later that night, I said, Peg, let's go look outside. So we went outside because what was really cool about it was traveling down the Mississippi River, which took like a whole day in itself. Was the scene? You see that, you're seeing the oil rigs and all this stuff in the distance. It was cool. We go out there to look, close the door. Peg goes to open the door to go back in, won't open. Doorknob won't work, open it. Was stuck on the balcony for 20 minutes. Finally, to open it, I had to put all my weight into it. And I said, either I'm going to break it or it's going to open. And sure enough, we finally got in. And they came and fixed it. But that was scary also, being out there 20 minutes, couldn't get in.
Note to self, bring your cell phone, because neither one of us had our cell phone. Either of us.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out how I was going to get Peg to go over to the railing to the next cabin and knock on the door.
Here, Peg, I'll swing you by your legs. Grab the next balcony.
So one of the, we had an issue with our air in our cabin. We had an issue with it smelled like burning rubber.
Yeah, a
In our
belt
room.
went out.
A
Yeah.
belt went out, and it
In the air
smelled like burning
conditioning.
rubber. And so we just had. So it's hot. It smells like burning rubber. It was.
I don't know. I've never seen this before, but they cleaned our balcony the first sea day. So I wake up and we can't go out on the balcony because all the side doors, when you go out, there's doors to the other balconies. I don't know if you've ever noticed that before.
Yeah.
They had these doors opened and they blocked the balcony and you couldn't come out because they were cleaning the balcony on the very first sea day.
Which was kind of weird. I've never seen them clean balconies on the first sea day, but
Yeah, I've never seen that. I've always seen it in port.
So burning rubber, it was hot inside the room for us.
Right.
They ran out. This is pretty funny.
Oh, are we going into food now?
Yeah, let's go because food was really the challenge on this ship. Wouldn't you guys agree? Food was a challenge.
Yeah, there was
With all
points
these
where-
things that happened in the cabins, it was really disappointing. The food, I think,
The
more
food,
than
right? 'Cause
anything.
thinking, so the first day we go to the sushi bar at about 10 o'clock at night
Ronnie's
to
laughing
get sushi, and the guy goes, "We're out of rice."
You got no rice, man.
We're out of rice. I'm like, not really. You're a sashimi bar.
Yeah.
Right. So now I'm thinking, how do you run out of rice? Make some more. Right. But they didn't. So that same night, the pizza pirate is supposed to be open till it closed at midnight because apparently they were out of
people were
dough.
still
People in line.
But people still in line.
Yeah.
So that was kind of that's how it started. This is day one.
Right.
In the dining room, the food was
The 4 times that we went to the dining room, I think it was 4 times. Everything I got was basically cold, except for
it was
soup.
never
a cup of soup one
the
night.
soup, but everything was cold. We found out that somebody said, "Oh, you got to go to the deli." Well, apparently word got out that was the only decent place you could eat because the line for the deli
Oh, it had been 30 long every time
was
I
like
went by.
30 or 40 people in line at all times.
Always.
The deli was supposed to open at noon. Nope, they didn't open it until 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
the
get
food
this,
was
I go to
good.
Crab Shack that day to place the order for everyone, and I asked the guy, "Can I place the order?" He goes, "We're too busy right now. You'll have to wait a half hour to place the
You
order."
got to wait a half hour to get some
I'm like,
food.
"What?"
So,
Okay.
the overriding
Issue, I think, on the
Issue
ship.
on the ship that the ship was full. It was packed. 1,000 children on the ship. 998 children, and the ship was not staffed properly.
Yeah.
There was no question, and we know that for a fact because we talked to several employees on the ship that said that they are way understaffed and they were getting worked like dogs. Somebody said, and when you've got a ship full of 3,500 people and you don't have enough staff to serve them, and that's why things are closing early and opening late, and that's why food is taking longer to get out and it's cold.
They're not filling the sanitizing machines.
They're not
Teresa-
filling the sanitizing machines in
Yeah.
the bathrooms.
They had challenges.
Bathroom
for sure.
without.
Yeah, I went into 2 bathrooms where the hand blowers didn't even work.
Yeah.
In the bathrooms, so it was again, the company is what made the trip. I mean, we had so much fun with the company. It was, I would do it again in a heartbeat. I'd even, if somebody said, "Hey, you got to go on that ship again with Peg Artie and running Teresa," I would jump on in a heartbeat because just,
I bring protein bars for
but
everybody.
we bring protein bars so we can have something to eat. So, we did get to see a couple of folks that we had sailed with previously on ships, Carnival
2
employees.
people. Yeah.
The girl at the Alchemy Bar there, Tuala, I think was her name. We'd sailed with her previously on the Panorama, and then Joy that worked at the
Joy,
coffee
yeah.
with her on the board.
Yeah.
Well, Joy made us coffee like at 7 o'clock in the morning or whatever, and then like 10:30 at night, we go to stop off for coffee, and there's Joy. I'm
She's
like, you're
still
still
there.
making coffee from, you know what I mean? You had like a break for lunch or something. And, I mean, that's a long time to be on your feet working. I tell you, man, those workers on those cruise ships, they're no joke. I mean, they do it with a smile.
No. Even fully staffed, they work hard. But when
Yeah.
you're trying to have a full ship, 3,500 people, and you've got
Half
less
the
than
staff.
half
Yeah,
your
they
staff,
are awesome.
it's not going to work.
And that's a Carnival problem,
That's a
not
Carnival problem.
anything else.
Yeah.
Well, Daniel at the Alchemy Bar said they only had 3 people that could work the Alchemy Bar. Him and the other two people that were back there. That's why they were there every night. But then he was in the coffee shop at 7 a.m. in the morning.
Yep.
But he said they have to. What did he say? They have to be trained.
Yep.
Anyway, so there's only 3 of them for the entire
Well,
cruise.
They had people from the Red Frog rum bar at the coffee place trying to make coffee. They're not trained baristas, but they had them there because they just didn't have enough staff to staff the coffee bar.
Right.
and it was you could see it. You know, I think I made a comment on Facebook, and I don't use Facebook very often, but Carnival's putting their stockholders before their passengers at this point, right? They want to fill their ships, collect all that money for 3,500 passengers, and then try to service them with only half the staff. Yeah. Sherry Smith just made a comment that said that why don't they go back to less passengers?
Well, if you don't have the staff, you shouldn't have booked a full ship.
You shouldn't have booked a full
That's
ship.
just my opinion. Now, Bill says he had a great time on the Carnival Glory in January, no problems like this. So I don't know what's happening. You know, it's obviously.
And again, we might go on the ship next week, and it's a completely different experience. You know, it's every cruise is different. You know, we've all had cruises that we've had incredible time on, and cruises that are okay. And
Gary just said that understaffing is a cruise industry problem, not only Carnival. And I get that. But honestly, if you want your guests to come back, you want to create a good experience. So you don't want to
you don't want to overbook your ships so that you're working, because all you're doing by overworking your staff is they're going to end up quitting, and you're going to have more of a staffing problem.
Yeah, so I think
if
that's
you
just
overwork them.
Worldwide anyway, because we have staffing issues at work too, where we can't find good
staffing
people.
Issues as well.
So I mean, I get it, but you got to work with what you got. So making less guests would be an answer to that problem.
So the weather could have been better.
The weather was kind of yucky.
Weather was a challenge on this cruise. Again, not. I mean, that's just something that's out of your control. You do the best you can with it. I mean, the best weather day I think we had, Jamaica was pretty decent. It rained a little bit.
Cozumel, it rained.
Cozumel was great until we left. Until we left,
it started pouring.
And then it started
pouring. As we were leaving, it was pouring.
It worked out well.
Yeah. Elevators. We had only issues with kids playing in the elevators. Teresa even had a run in with kids too. And I think
the elevators pushing all the buttons, riding up and
they're
down.
sitting in the bottom of the elevator.
Pushing all the buttons.
All the buttons.
So
anyway, but we typically don't cruise with kids, so I don't know if that's a normal thing or not. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was a funny time to go because school out. I mean, I don't think I was ever on a ship where there was like 1,000 kids.
Yeah, school.
I mean, they were running through the halls. I mean, it's not like we're like people like get off my lawn. These kids were like running down the halls, tearing people's decorations on the door. They were congregating on the stairs, and Teresa almost fell over them.
You should have hit one of them.
Yeah, they're running down the wall, drawing dicks on the wall. I mean, you know, they're doing like bad things.
Oh, they're coming back.
Oh, wait a minute. That was me. I'm sorry. Never mind.
Yeah.
And then what these guys didn't know is that sometimes when I travel, I bring a cloaking device with me every now and again. So
yes, he does.
It was a tip for Brad.
Especially at bars.
I'm cloaked
Bars.
completely. People can't see me. I'm there. They just can't see me. So
They
therefore,
would take all our orders except for Brad.
so therefore, when the server comes to take orders,
except for Brad,
everybody gets taken except for mine. It got to be a running joke because it was like it happened like I don't know 3-4 times.
Yeah, Brad would already be at the bar with his card, sitting there trying to get a drink. I'd walk up and he said, "Can I help you?" I said, "Yeah, Brad, you want something?"
It happened day one. Remember, Ronnie? Day one. First, we go to the Atrium bar. Like first thing, I'm waiting to get a drink. I'm waiting, and Ronnie walks up, and they're like, "Can I help you?" I'm like, "My cloaking device is working."
I think staffing issues seem to be the standard theme of why we're having some issues on cruise ships. But with all of that said, with everything that we've said, Brad and I decided together to go down and talk to customer service, and we did. And I got to tell you, they immediately jumped on these issues as best they could, because the last 2 nights at dinner, they actually put us with a server who was just dedicated to taking care of us, and she was wonderful. The food came out warm, but you can't do that, I guess, for everyone it should be like that no matter what. And so we were lucky in that respect.
Yeah. They tried to, they came into our room and like used a ionizer to get rid of that smell. And then like the 2 days before we were supposed to get off, they go, "Oh, we can switch your room."
I'm like, after 2 days, no, that's okay.
Well,
Never
why didn't
mind.
you? Why, when we complained the first time the air wasn't working, and you offered to switch our room like day one?
So overall, we had an enjoyable time on our cruise. We enjoyed the company immensely. We were on a cruise ship. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, there were some issues with the ship and the understaffing, and could it have been better? Yes. Could the food been better? Yes. But we still really enjoyed our time.
Yeah.
And
Me too.
we got to spend a day with Peg and Artie in New Orleans, and Brad and I stayed an extra day at this little boutique hotel. What was it called?
It was called the.
Montchou.
It was called the COVID fog. I can't remember.
Oh, it was this
Bienville
really
house, wasn't it?
Something Bienville.
Bienville.
The Bienville house.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we
Ronnie.
went to this really great Mediterranean restaurant. So we did have a good time. We had a great time. We really did.
Yeah.
And the last day was rough because I had to get him home, but he was not feeling so good.
I
But
wasn't feeling too good. So
we made it. So
Yeah.
what is that? How you guys feel? How do you feel about it? The overall cruise?
No, same. I mean, it was like I said, it was the company definitely that made the cruise for sure. There was a lot of issues, but there's a lot of good stuff too. But so many people got COVID, so y'all just get
Yeah.
prepared. It's the out there, and like with the understaffing, they can't wipe down. They can't, even in the casino, they weren't able to wipe down the machines. They can't, and it is very contagious. So just it's there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be prepared.
yeah, the thing is on that, if you look, there was a lot of people on that ship that got COVID, man.
There was.
A lot.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
like,
we were actually on that Facebook group that had
yeah, I was looking on the
Carnival
Facebook.
Glory
There was
and everything.
a lot of people that tested positive.
Right.
But I mean, again, part of that too could have been the fact that when you go into the ports to debark in the ports,
Oh, the
They
way
just-
they have
they
you get off the ship.
funneled everybody like into like the stairwells. It was into one area, so you had literally these stairwells that were just
Packed.
ass to nose.
Yeah.
I've never
Ship.
gotten off like that. I don't know what that was
We
about.
never have either.
And that was really the only time on the cruise that we were like that
Yeah.
with other people. Other times it was fine. We were spread out and for the most part. And
Oh yeah, but when you went to get off the ship, they funneled everybody towards the front of the ship down these narrow stairwells, and everybody was just crammed together.
Now, debarkation, the last day wasn't like that. We're talking about when we
We're
got off
talking
the
about,
ship
like,
on excursions.
in the ports.
Yeah.
in the
Right.
ports of call.
So,
Sherry Smith says, "Did you have to wear masks at all?"
no.
No.
Well, to get off the ship a couple of times. we
Yeah,
did,
get
didn't
off
we?
the ship.
To get off the
It
ship.
made no sense.
Yeah, to get off the ship.
Yeah. You walk down the little, plank from the ship to the boardwalk, and as soon as you step down, you could take the mask off. Nobody said anything.
So it was weird.
So,
It was weird.
Bill says, why would you ever cruise again on a ship by yourselves? Good question, Bill. Probably wouldn't be a good idea.
And Janice, we bought these little fans, and these little fans that look like nothing were a lifesaver on the ship. These things we got from Amazon. It's like one of the best fans we had. We had two of those things going, and we might as well had a 20-inch fan. It was like unbelievable. So yes, if you go on the
Amazon now.
DVD, bring a fan.
What are you, Jeff
Yeah.
Bezos' boy?
Probably I sleep with a fan because my ears hurt when I wake up in the
Yeah.
morning from a fan blowing on me. So that was an issue.
Yeah.
So I let him have the fan.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, it trying to sleep when it's warm is not fun. But
Yeah.
anyway, again, overall, if Carnival said, "Hey, we're going to give you another shot at the Glory," and you have to cruise with Ronnie, Teresa, Peg, and Artie, I
That's
guess
it.
We're
Go
good.
bring-
Sign me up.
Bringing snacks.
That's it.
we're going to bring some cheese and crackers.
That's right.
So
Hey, you guys, we thoroughly enjoyed cruising with both of you. We had so much fun. The
We
only
did.
thing I wish that was any better would have been the casino play, except for Teresa, Miss Hand.
Yeah, Teresa.
Teresa,
Peg and I were trying so hard. We were doing this dumb cat game. Even Artie was trying this cat game.
oh, that was funny. Look, can I tell that story?
Yeah,
Oh,
ahead.
go
I
ahead.
gotta tell the story. So it's like the last day of the cruise, right? And Artie's in on this game. It's got a bunch of like cats.
Astro Cat.
Right.
What's it called?
Astro Cat.
Astrocat, right? And I'm standing there, and he pushes the thing, and all of a sudden, like lights and bells and whistles and music and fucking cats are flying all over the place and exploding and fireworks and boom. And I'm like, fucking A, you won a jackpot or something. The thing's like going crazy.
Yeah, I thought so too.
$25.
I was so mad.
In sports, if you can't play the sport, look like you can. Well, at least they made you look like you hit a jackpot, even though you
$25.
didn't.
I thought he just won like 10 grand.
Well, it wasn't like I was playing the minimum. You know what I mean? Like if I was playing the minimum, I was playing like the middle of the road amount. And like you had to get 12 cats. So, you know, they're going, it's like 8 cats. Then they got 9 cats and it's spinning. Then now you got 11 cats. All of a sudden you get the 12 cats and everything goes all haywire. And we're like, yeah. So it's like 40 or something. It wasn't even $25. I was so disappointed. That was the last time I ever played.
But you know, we were talking. The ladies we're like, we're gonna have the 3 of us ladies. We'll have to go on a cruise together.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Wear sleeping bags in the casino. No, it'd be fun to go on a cruise.
And then I think that the 3 boys should all go on a cruise together as well.
Have fun.
Kind of how it was this time.
It kind of was like that. I mean, it really was.
It really was. It kind of was. The girls were in the casino gambling, and the 3 boys, we were usually sitting at a bar in the sports bar.
That's right.
Dancing, doing silent disco.
Oh, we were doing silent disco.
That was funny though.
So much fun.
That was, yeah. Teresa, I think, had one of
we
the
all
great
looked at each other.
that said, these guys. She wrote in the Facebook Messenger, these guys don't understand that they're the oldest 2 guys.
It was like Ronnie out there with Brad and like 215-year-olds. They're like, this don't even look right, man. Get off the floor.
And we're filming. It's like filming.
I'm like, quit filming. You look like creepy
She
old
said,
man.
"You look like creepy old me and filming these 15-year-olds dancing."
These kids' parents are like, these 2 must be priests.
We were waving them in like, come on, man.
Thank
No.
you so much for coming on and sharing with us. You know, sometimes you get just the perspective of the couple that went, not like as a group. And I really appreciate you guys being here to share your experience.
Well, as
We
you
can't-
know, Brad, I
we can't
mean,
book a cruise
Artie
with,
and Peg will be with you on the BBD. We'll be with you on the recovery. We can't wait.
Yeah, we can't wait.
Yeah.
We can't. We absolutely can't wait. We were going over the, obviously BBD is in full motion now, but
Yes.
I'll be on. I'm greatly looking forward to the BBD, but like looking at the BBD itinerary and like all the stuff that's going on, I'm really looking forward to the ABC cruise too.
Yeah, we're going back to the same ports.
To relax.
So we skipped out on Grand Cayman, so not this time. We're gonna go. So
Yes.
And then we'll do Paradise Beach Club again, and then so this is your guys' first trip to the ABC Islands for Ronnie. You said? Oh, it's
nice.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna enjoy it.
Guys are gonna be pretty impressed.
Well, thanks again, you guys, so much. We really appreciate it. We won't keep you any longer.
Thanks.
We're
Get
gonna
your
talk about
Father's,
the BBD.
get your Father's Day. Are you cooking, Teresa?
The kids cooked. We're done.
Yeah, we're done.
It's over.
Oh.
So,
Oh,
Can you send your kids to our house?
Sure.
You have to cook for us. So.
all right, guys. Well, we're gonna tell you this. We love both of y'all so much. Peg and Artie, we can't wait to see y'all again. We'll see y'all like 41 days, something like that. And Brad and Kim, like I said, we'll see you on the recovery cruise, and we just cannot wait to hang out with y'all again.
I can't
Great.
wait to see you guys again. Can't wait to see you guys
Peg
again.
and Artie, it's always fun with party. I'm telling you.
And you guys, you ready? There's a shit ton of stuff headed to your house.
Yeah, yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
Hey, and you know what's great about the BBD is that we've had the pleasure. Like we love cruising with you guys, and we love cruising with Chris and Laura, and we did with Tiffany and Patrick and
Dewey
all the
and
people, and Holly and her husband Mike, and we always have a great time with everybody. I can't wait for the people that haven't cruised with these guys to get with them on the BBD and build a friendship like I have, like me and Peg have with you guys, that you go on cruises together and have the fun that we had. It was absolutely awesome. I would cruise anywhere with you guys.
Oh,
Absolutely.
You're gonna make me cry.
Well, that's the thing is, y'all made a not so great cruise great.
Yeah.
We will never.
Yeah, and that's
forget
just
that
it
cruise.
too. Again,
We'll
it was
never
the company that really made the cruise. Like I said, we laughed a lot.
We did.
After this, I'm going to call you, Art, and we're going to have a conversation about the Lord. Okay.
Anytime.
All right, we're going to say goodbye to these guys. Everybody else, hang out. We're going to talk about the BBD a little bit and what's going on with that.
All right.
And then we'll cut everybody loose to enjoy the rest of their Father's Day. Again, Ronnie, Teresa, thank you guys so much for
Peg
joining
and
us.
Artie.
Peg and Artie.
Love you guys.
Love
We'll,
you.
we'll see you guys on Polo.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Bye,
will.
guys.
All right, guys.
Yeah. You want
Bye.
to see us on Polo?
Yeah, Brad won.
All
Oh,
right.
that was so much
Thanks,
fun.
Thanks to those guys. Again,
It's
we had,
already like 4:11. Look at that.
well, we had so much fun with those guys on,
Yeah.
on the cruise. Again, notwithstanding some of the issues, had a phenomenal time with them. So,
You're right, Gaylors. That's exactly our sentiment.
um,
Our casino now, Yamava. I know, Daniel, I got to try that one. I'm holding off, though, because Carnival spanked my butt.
so a couple things. First thing
Oh.
is
BBD. Yes.
Well, first thing before
Okay.
we get to BBD, saw a couple of you noticed our new friend tonight.
Oh, yes.
Our new
Mhm.
friend that was dancing tonight. Cooter is taking a couple of weeks off, so we invited in our little gecko friend to dance. So we need a name for the gecko.
So anybody can come up with a name.
So anybody can come up with a name for the gecko. There may or may not be a prize involved for the best name.
Maybe. We'll see what kind of names we get.
See what kind of names we get.
All right.
So let's talk about the BBD before we
Yes.
let y'all go and enjoy the rest of
'Cause
your.
I'm sure everyone's really excited and wants as much information as they can possibly get. Big announcement coming because we're going to tell you the date we're going to draw for the free cruises.
Yeah, so
They're not
but
really
before-
technically free cruises, the free cruise credit.
Free cruise credit is how it works.
Yes,
You know, it's something I haven't done in a long time.
exactly.
Girl, you so nasty.
Anyway, I just had to do that.
Okay.
All right. So anyway, I want to thank everybody for hanging out with us and indulging us with our guests. So I think Ruth said, hey, you know, we're going to book the cruise in 2024. You know, Ruth, it wasn't the ship. The ship was great. The ship was fine. The ship was clean.
Mhm.
I love the decor. Actually, it's kind of a little older school, but it was tastefully done. Like the lighted ceiling in the atrium is totally cool. It's like disco-y. So I mean, the ship was fine. Hopefully by 2024, you know, staffing shortages are resolved because like we said, I am sure that 95% of our issues were because of staffing
Yes.
issues. You know, air conditioning, maybe not so much. But as far as service wise, it was definitely staffing issues. So hopefully they can get it. So Ruth Todd says,
Gecko the Greek.
Gecko the Greek, Gecko named G-Spot,
Lido the Lizard.
Lido the Lizard,
Lottie the
the
Lizard.
Gaylor Skank.
Skank. When the visa issues are resolved, things will be better.
Yeah. True.
I hope so,
True-
Mary. Yeah,
true.
Marilyn, I agree. That's probably a
It's probably a lot of it.
yeah,
Lottie the Lizard, Lot Lizard.
lot lizard. All right. Let's you guys can keep them coming. We're going to
Keep 'em
talk
coming, and
about
we're
the
gonna talk about the
BBD.
BBD. So as you know, final payment was due last week. Everybody paid.
Yay, we
which
got a
is-
full crew.
We got a full. We have a lot of people.
We have, let's just say just on the BBD, it's like 60 people.
62,
Yeah, maybe.
think,
Yeah.
something like
so
that.
there's like 60 people. So that's pretty amazing. And thank you all so much. We're so looking forward to it. We really are.
I want to thank everybody that worked with Angela and getting pictures into her and
Yes.
T-shirt sizes.
Yes.
So I'm waiting on two more pictures from somebody who was a late addition to the cruise, so I didn't get the memo on the pictures. She said she'll get them to me tomorrow. Other than that, T-shirts are ordered.
Yes, they
Yeah.
are. T-shirts are ordered. Lanyards are ordered.
Lanyards are
Bags are
ordered.
ordered.
Bags are ordered.
Sippy or the tumblers are
Tumblers
already
are
there.
already delivered to
You're working on the cards right
to
now.
our holding facility. Everybody's
Yep.
one of a kind BBD identification card
Yes.
will be ordered here later today.
Yes.
Also, one of the raffle items. Sorry. So, if you didn't know, we're going to be doing a raffle for St. Jude. We're going to be raffling off some cool stuff. We're going to be doing some BBD puzzles, and the thing that I'm looking forward.
Well, Peg so generously has
Peg
donated puzzles, and she's working on a little bougie bling thing.
See our diamond art behind us right here?
She didn't want anybody to know.
She didn't?
Well, now they know, Peg. You can thank Brad for that.
Sorry, Peg. It's not really that.
It's not that one, but it's good. And these are all going to be raffled off. Raffled. Yes.
Right. We thought about auctioning, but then we said, hey, you know what? We'll do raffle tickets. And we're going to have what are we going to do?
What do you mean?
Blanket?
Yeah, we're doing a blanket. We're going to do a BBD blanket.
There'll be a BBD blanket.
And if you remember, that blanket's pretty big, the one that we've ordered in the past. Yep.
I think Gary Krebs has one of the original
he does.
Like Crazy blankets.
Yes.
This will be a special one of a kind, only one BBD Rum Run blanket. And then also we're having a banner made.
Yes. For the dunk tank for St. Jude.
Tank for St. Jude. It'll say something along the lines of, Dunk St. Jude and Duncan Raffle.
Right.
So
it'll be like Midlife Crazy and the hashtag Crazy Crew.
Well, apparently she's designing it.
Yeah. And we're going to have, what are we going to have them do?
And then we're going to have everybody sign this
banner.
This banner. Everybody's going to sign it. And then we'll also raffle that off to whoever is interested in having that as a memento from the cruise. So honestly, I'm so looking forward to meeting everybody, but I'm really looking forward to seeing how much money we can raise for St. Jude.
Yes, that's really the point.
That's really one of the biggest. It's obviously the point is for us to all enjoy each other's company, have a great time. But another big thing for me, and I think Kimberly personally, is to also raise some money for
St. Jude.
For the kids.
So as part of one of the excursions that we had talked about on the BBD was going to the rum factory. Well, thanks to Michelle and all her hard work, she got down into it with the rum factory and found out that the Big Black Dick rum, is not made in this factory. It is distributed by this factory.
It's distributed, not made.
So,
it's made in the Netherlands
or Holland or somewhere like that.
Or someplace like that.
And so we are going to put a poll out on Facebook. I just wanted to kind of give everyone a heads up as whether or not we want to do the factory rum tour, or if we just want to schedule a time to meet in front of one of the shops outside the off the ship and get together, and we can all take a picture by the pirate, the
Big Black Dick pirate,
BBD pirate. So, and then you can go on your way and do your own thing in Grand Cayman, whatever you prefer. So we're going to send out a poll. I'm going to ask Michelle to help with that, and we'll collect the information, and we'll get back to everyone and let you know and make a determination on what we're going to do.
Make a determination.
So
also, let's talk about, kind of going backwards, the swag bags.
Yes.
So we have had several creators that hey, Jeffrey's Adventures.
Hi, Jeffrey Adventures.
Several creators that have said, hey, they're going to put something in the oh, shit.
Yeah, we're not going to Holland. No.
Nope, we're not going to Holland now. So
several of our creators have are going
Thanks for stepping in because I went and drew
I know.
blank.
Well, you got COVID fog. It's okay. Our creators have expressed interest in wanting to partake in giving away swag. So we are reaching out to you on the live, and we'll reach out on Facebook and the Marco Polo, and we would like to get an idea of what it is that you'll be putting in the bag. We want to make
How
sure
many you're putting stuff in, and
Yeah.
what are you planning on
we
putting?
want to make sure
in
we
the
have
bag?
enough room in the bag. I'm pretty sure we're going to be good.
These are big bags.
But we just want to double check. So if you are a creator planning on bringing swag or sending it to Peg and Artie for the BBD, please let us know. You know how many ways to get a hold of us.
And the best way to get a hold of us is probably just to email
The Gmail.
to the Midlife Crazy
Gmail.
What the heck is going on? Midlife Crazy Prizes.
Okay.
Because that's the one that's not quite as busy.
Okay.
Right now, the Midlife Crazy email's crazy with all the orders.
Gotcha.
Um,
So you just let us know what it is that you'll be including, and if it's a big item, or if you're going to be doing one per cabin or one per each individual. And then that way it just helps us and Peg and Artie in putting together these swag bags and making sure that they're done right, because we want to have a nice swag bag for everyone.
right. So the email, which I can't seem to find my email, it's just simply Midlife Crazy Prizes.
Is it a Y or two E's?
It's a Y on this one. Midlife Crazy Prizes at Gmail. Maybe if one of the mods could throw that in the thing. So if you are a creator and you are on the cruise and you are planning on throwing something into the swag bag.
Oh, thank you, Jennifer. That's so sweet. Stickers for sure, some shot glasses, and 2 special items for auction.
Possibly.
That's awesome, Jennifer. We really appreciate it. Remember, anything that you give to the raffle, all those proceeds go directly to St. Jude's.
Yep. Well,
So-
minus our 90% cut.
No, it's
But,
all going to St. Jude's.
I thought we were doing 90-10.
No.
Oh.
No.
No. Every dime we're gonna have, and actually we're gonna collect the money,
Yes.
and then I'm having a big
Check.
check made,
Mhm.
right? A big fake check that's
Yep.
going to be made. It's going to be made out to St. Jude Children's Hospital. It's going to be from the Crazy Crew, and we're going to actually
Present that.
at
on the last C day.
on the last C day. Group for St. Jude.
Yep.
So Group for St. Jude will be the last C day. It's,
Yes.
It always is, unless things change. But this, it definitely is, because we've only got 2
Thank
C
you,
days.
Aaron. Appreciate that.
And it's usually around noon. So for many of you, I'm not telling you have to be there. Of course not. But
We would love if you could make time.
if you can make time to be there, we're hopefully going to make a big donation.
Daniel said the best way to get a hold of us is not to ring the doorbell. Not on Sunday between 3 and 4:30.
Between 3 and 4:30. Not going to get a hold of us then.
Stickers and buttons and maybe something else. Okay. Well, thank you, Janice. Appreciate that.
Awesome.
So the big
Can
announcement
you
is
write those down so
Yeah.
I can keep a running total here? So you got Jennifer's doing shot
I'll go back and
glasses,
read it. Okay.
stickers and shot glasses.
I got it, babe. I'm going to go back and I'll read the comments. Okay.
All right. So
The big announcement. Oh, he keeps grabbing my notes.
because she like bogarts them, so I can't see
I'm
them.
bogarting them. Okay, here you
She
go.
bogarts the notes.
Announcement.
All
We are going to
right.
be giving away the free cruises.
So we're going to be giving away the free cruises.
Cruises
And
credit.
so for some of you, we haven't even got to any of this.
We're not going to do that. Oh, yeah, we are going to do
all
that. Oh.
So we got to do that. So, Janice, our friend Janice, had a great idea, which I didn't even really think of, but then once she told me, I thought of it, so I'll take credit for it. No, she said, "Hey, are we going to do a door decorating contest?" And I thought, well, wow, that's a great idea. Let's do a door decorating contest. So we're going to have a door decoration contest. We're going to have, we'll put it up on the Facebook page.
Mhm.
I won't, but somebody will.
Mhm.
Put it up on the Facebook page. It will be the same day as the
Cabin crawl.
Cabin crawl.
Yep.
So it'll take place after, even if you're not participating in the cabin crawl, as far as like, letting people visit your cabin, if you want to be in the door decorating
Yes.
thing, that's when the judging will happen by a very impartial panel of judges.
Brad and I.
Or maybe
Trust me, it might get contentious with the
Right.
two of us.
you'll see us in the hallway like fighting. No, it's this door. No, it's this fucking door. No, fuck you. No, fuck you.
No, not like that.
Um,
But there'll be a prize for the door decorating contest.
there will be
so-
a prize for the door decorate for the winner of the best door decorations.
So we'll put something up on Facebook, and if you're interested in participating,
If you-
please let us know,
yeah.
because we'll need to know whose
We'll
door
need
to go look at.
Whose door to look at. So we're going to need
Right.
your name and your cabin number.
We have cabin numbers, so I don't need your cabin number. I just need your name.
Okay.
I have it. So,
I know.
So we got that.
We know it's on the back of their identification cards.
Exactly.
In case they're found passed out somewhere. They know where to bring them.
So big announcement now. You ready?
Yeah, big announcement.
Okay. Drum roll, please. Okay.
So
Everybody's paid up.
everybody's paid up. So what that means is we want to get the free cruises.
We're going to give away free 2 cruise
Free 2 cruise?
credits.
Free 2 cruise. Or 2 free cruise.
2 free cruises.
You sure? And I'm the
Sure.
one with the COVID fog.
2 free cruises for the BBD. We were able to obtain 2 free cruises. It is given to you in the form of an onboard credit. I know it's over $600. It's the
$685.
Who said that?
Lucy.
Oh, look at that, Lucy. She's all over. Almost
Lucy already told us.
$700.
Lucy told us already. The other
She
day.
did, but I forgot.
So it's $685
to
So
2 people.
to 2
We'll get
people,
that.
right? For the BBD, and how that works is when we say free cruises, Carnival gives you the value of the average cost
Of the cruise.
of a cruise fare.
Yes, exactly.
So 2 people on the BBD will get $685 to put towards whatever you want.
Exactly.
Okay. You can only win once.
Yes. Even if you're going on the ABC cruise, because we are able to give away 1 free cruise for the ABC cruise.
Which wasn't even supposed to be a group cruise, but we
Nope.
got enough people that
and
were able to.
that was $500 and some odd dollars. I know that.
$565 or something like
Something
that.
like that.
Something around there. So Lucy is the bomb.
Yes, she is.
She is the bomb.
So we will be giving this away on what date, sweetheart?
July the 10th.
July the 10th will be the free. Look at that freeze. The free cruise giveaways.
So July the 10th will be
Yes.
the free cruise giveaway.
We're going to put everyone's
will-
name on a wheel.
So it'll be completely random. Everybody
It's
who's
random.
eligible, we're going to spin that wheel. Again, once you win, you can't win again.
Cannot win again.
So
You
you-
can only win once.
You can win once.
Right.
So 2 people will win a free cruise credit. We'll call it
Right.
that. But it's on those days. That will be our next show. Will be July the 10th.
July the 10th.
We won't be on next week, and then the week after that is
It's
the 4th of July
4th.
weekend.
Yes.
And
Sorry
we will
about
not be doing a show on 4th of July weekend because people
that.
have
So
other
we
things
are
to
going
do.
to get prepared because you've got to create the graphics for it, and we got to do a lot of work behind the scenes. And you're going to be out of town a little bit this week, so
I have to go to a funeral this week, everybody.
so that's not
So,
good.
It's-
So anyway, but it's really exciting. We're finally at that point. We're giving away the free cruise. We're starting to nail down dates and times for all the events on the BBD. This is pretty intense.
you
So,
guys, we are 84 days away.
I know. I can't believe it.
Okay.
Free
so
cruise credit, Jennifer said. July 10th.
Holly might win and one
Oh
other
my gosh.
person.
That's so funny you say that, Janice, because I said, oh my gosh, we're going to
Puppy
spin
Holly
it.
will win.
Like puppy, exactly. I said, we're going to spin the wheel. And if it lands on Holly Ayers,
People are going to
people
think
are
it's
going to
rigged.
lose their minds and think
People
it's,
think
rigged.
The whole thing, it was rigged. I told you it was a rigged. It was
Oh
a
my
rigged spin.
gosh. And every person who's a passenger's name will be on there, except for Brad and myself, and Bill and Lucy have taken themselves out as well.
Bill and Lucy will not have
Yeah.
taken themselves out because
Lucy was our travel agent and earned
she earned some
everything that she got for it.
she earned
Plus,
some money, so she said she didn't think it would be fair that she was
Yeah.
involved in it. So the people that are eligible are the people that booked with the group. So if you booked with the group, you will be eligible. Unfortunately, if you booked outside of the group on casino offers and that stuff, you're not eligible to win. But certainly show up to see who does win.
Oh, look at Tom said there's a new pirate report to try and summarize some days about the BBD cruise. He says leaving just a general polo is probably not a good idea anymore. Thank you, Tom, for the heads up. I really do appreciate it. I do. I'll reach out to you. My name is Tom Beetle Bailey. I know your name, Tom.
Jenny says she's going to a funeral next Sunday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
funerals aren't fun. So one of my best friends unfortunately passed away. So anyway, on to happier things. The BBD.
Jennifer says, is it a win per cabin or single person? Is a single person. We have to assign the credit to a single person.
Has to go to a single person.
Yeah.
So you and Chris can fight it out.
Yeah. So it's between you and Chris.
You two can fight it out. The BBD rum polo blew up. Yeah, the BBD rum polo has been like going crazy.
Well, people are excited. It's coming down to the wire, and we are too. It's that there's just a lot of things to coordinate. But I got a big shout out to Michelle Bowen. Like I said, she is keeping me on top of things. I really, really appreciate that.
Ruth says, yep, I'm not eligible. Got an amazing casino offer, but that's all and well and fine.
Yep,
absolutely. If you get it, look. You know what? Casino offers are great. We get casino offers from Princess for free cruises all the time. So
which is worth more than
we just got another one, and that's worth more than $685. So,
but
I get it.
You know, people who did move over to a casino offer are not eligible for the free cruise, and they fully understand that and are totally okay with that. Yeah, so it's everyone in the group who booked under Lucy under the BBD cruise,
which is 50.
Yeah, Cheryl Brad got the.
I did get the virus. Yeah.
So I think it's like 52 people, and you take us out and Lucy out, so it's like 40 some odd people that we can spin for. I think I'm just going by memory.
Well, we'll put everybody on the wheel. Yeah, Cheryl, the virus has been.
Janice, you'll be on there
wonderful.
Single, no problem.
Yep.
It's an average of everybody who paid in the group. That's the average cost of whatever they pay.
What'd she say? Am I a single person?
No, Janice is saying I'm a single person. She goes on the she paid for one fare, so she goes on as one person.
Yes.
So everybody goes on as one person.
BBD scrapbook with everybody's signature.
Oh, interesting.
If somebody wants to put a scrapbook together, I'll be more than happy to sign it. But I got to be honest with you, I got a lot on my plate right now.
Yeah, we can't take any more.
I can't take any more on at the moment.
We just took on the new door decoration contest as well. So basically, we've got the cabin crawl, we've got the door decorations, we've got the pub crawl, we've got the St. Jude's, we've got the slot pull. I think that's it, right?
Yeah,
and then we have excursions,
and then we have excursions. Of course, we've got the meetup and this thing going on in Miami,
tank. Yep,
and the dunk tank. But I had initially talked about doing like a mini golf thing, but I got to be honest with you,
we're not going to have time.
There's no time. I mean, there's only 2 sea days on this cruise, so they're pretty jam packed. Also. If you looked on the BBD Rum Run Facebook page, there were some things going on about dinner times and all that stuff.
Yes.
And
just to clarify,
when's everybody? So, just to clarify, everybody eat. There's no set dining time for the group. There's no assigned tables for the group. We didn't want to get into all that. That makes it very difficult.
Yes.
Makes it very difficult for the cruise line to try to accommodate everybody, and then.
Right.
People want to sit
here, and then we're sitting at separate tables.
So
we're doing anytime dining.
We're doing anytime dining.
Yeah.
So if anybody is interested in eating with not just us, but anybody, just reach out to them and go, hey, you know what? When are you guys eating? And we'll be happy to tell you, hey, we're probably going to eat around this time. And everybody's welcome, but we did not want to get involved in trying to dine as a group. It would just be way, way, way too difficult. As it is, imagine what the Alchemy Bar is going to look like with our group every day.
Yeah, because we usually meet an hour before that's kind of dinner time.
That's kind of our modus operandi. Is I can tell you, we usually go to the Alchemy Bar about an hour before we plan on eating.
Yeah.
Sometimes we make it to dinner. Sometimes we don't.
Just depends on how fun the alchemy is that night.
That just depends on what's happening. But imagine if we get like 25 or 30 people from our group at the Alchemy Bar at one time, it's gonna be.
Oh my gosh, it is
gonna be
4:35. Look at that. It was a long show today. Thank you everyone for coming and participating and giving us
thank you
names.
for coming.
I'm going to go back and look at
or
the
being here.
names of the lizards, and I'm going to go back and get the information in regards to creators, and we'll get that out there.
Yeah, so we'll
And
look at the names. We didn't see all the names of the lizards. We'll go back and look, and then we'll pick somebody, and somebody will
on
win.
July 10th as well.
Somebody will win something for naming.
We appreciate it.
Naming the lizard. Make sure if you're going to participate in the cabin crawl, not meaning just opening, but you're going to be walking to cabins, please make sure you stop by our cabin. We're going to have something very special for you.
Our cabin will be there's going to be 2 parts to the cabin crawl because there's so many people. And Jennifer, Moonshine Jennifer and Nurse Nancy are handling that. So I will get with them and we'll see if that's happening together or at separate
How we're
times.
going to do it. But make sure you stop by our cabin.
Yes.
We got something very special for you.
If anyone needs to be changed at any time dining, let me or Lucy know. Thank you.
I missed the lizard thing. What was that about?
Peg, if you go back to like right after, like in the beginning.
Hey, Peg, if you go to the beginning of the show, you'll see a lizard dancing.
Yes. Cooter had to take some time off.
So it's Name the Lizard.
We're naming the lizard.
I've got my favorite name so far that I saw.
Well, we're going to go back and look at them and write them down.
I got my favorite name so far that I
All
saw.
right, you guys.
All right, it is after 4:30, so long show today, and
yes,
I'm exhausted.
I gotta go make him dinner for Father's Day.
Yeah,
Big Daddy.
Yeah, Big Daddy. Yeah, Big Daddy. And I'll make you dessert.
Yeah, okay, sure. Promise is promise. You'll probably be asleep.
The way I felt lately,
yes,
that's for sure. So,
all right, you guys, thank you again so much. We love all of you. We are busy working on the BBD. We're enjoying
cannot wait.
it. Yes.
Cannot wait. Oh, and by the way, one more, just the last thought before we go. When we come on July 10th, I challenge people. So we talked about the word bougie today.
Oh.
Right? So on the 10th, I want some comments about bouginess and some bougie things and what you consider bougie.
Oh, I don't know.
So just for fun,
Let us know what you think it is. Not now. Don't do it now. We're closing out the show. We'll talk about it on
Not
the 10th.
now, but on the 10th, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about bougie. We're going to talk about what is considered bougie.
It's all perspective.
Exactly.
That's
what I want to get. I want to get people's perspective on bouginess.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. The Kardashians are bougie. There you go.
Well, then we're definitely not bougie because we ain't the Kardashians.
All right, you guys.
I don't have an ass like that.
Your assets don't amount to nothing, right?
I don't have an ass like that.
All right.
All right, you guys. Enjoy the rest of your Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers.
Yes. Go dads.
Every time I think of Father's Day, I always think of the movie Due Date, where Zach Galifianakis brings his dad's ashes to the edge of the Grand Canyon and goes, "Dad, you were just like a father to me."
All right, you
guys. We'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Have a great week.
Have a good week, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.